So how are we doing this morning? I hope everyone is doing okay. And I'm so glad to be with you this morning. So we're going to do just a little yoga, right? So this is a slower hatha-based practice with very simple postures. And it's designed just to make you feel good, get that lymphatic system going, get the blood pumping, but most importantly, to bring that wonderful, nice, relaxed state where you can calm down, where you can feel good about your body. So I'm going to invite everyone to get on your back. When I start yoga, when I practice yoga by myself or with a class, I like to just start on my back. So really, I'd like you to find whatever is going to work best for you this morning. And I'll remain seated so I can talk to you guys. But lay all the way back. So as you lay back on your mat, allowing a moment for your eyes to close down. I am finding myself it's a little harder to focus at home. So if you can take your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. So as the weight of your hands rest on your body, take this time to feel your hands there. But you can also start to tune into your breath. Really focus here on the air coming into the body. You can also focus on the movement of both hands as we draw the air into the body. As that, as all of the air comes in, feel both hands lift. Send that air all the way, or expanding all the way through that lower hand. So feel the chest rise, the belly rise, the lower belly. Everything grows large and expands as we fill all the way up. As we shift our focus here, we let go of thoughts of your day, thoughts of the week, thoughts of the month. Instead, we just focus on how you feel in this moment. Some of us might feel a little isolated right now, might feel a little all alone. But one thing to remember is that we are all in this together. And now is a wonderful opportunity to find a connection to everyone else in this world, not just in your immediate community, but a connection to everyone, even if they're on the other side of the planet. Everyone is going through this certain set of circumstances that we are, no matter how young or no matter how old you are. And it's how we come together as one community that will set us apart and that should bring us together. Finding that connection, not just to ourselves, but to the earth, to Mother Nature, and to the ebbs and flows of life as we move forward. And so with that particular thought, again, focusing on the ebb and flow of your breath. Finding that it does bleed all the way up. And finding it empties you all. Two more breaths like this. Now, since you're on your back, maybe you're seated, maybe you're in child's pose, we go ahead and find a nice long stretch. Fingertips to toes. Reach our arms long as our head. Let it feel as if you're just emerging from your cocoon. Arms overhead, legs nice and long, and just reach one arm longer than the other, and then alternate side to side. Breath. And if you're not on your back, go ahead and move onto your back, and we'll draw our knees into our chest. We'll squeeze them in tight. Rounding your back, rock from side to side, allow it to feel good in your body. It will open the arms to a T and allow the knees to fall to the right side. As the knees fall to the right side, we'll look to the left. Knees to center, allow them to go to the other side. As the knees fall, gaze to the right. Knees back to center. Go ahead and let them rock from side to side. Wherever you're at on your mat, we'll go ahead and find our way up to a seated position. Now, your feet can be wherever you want them to be. They can be in easy seat. They can be in half lotus. They can be in full lotus. You might have the bottoms of your feet together. You might have your legs nice and long out in front. But wherever you're at, you want it to be comfortable in your body. So at Sunshine Yoga Shack, we practice yoga that's good for everybody. So you can come in off the street, you can do yoga where you're at, it'll be a experience. Just come in, start fresh, and we find ways to make the posture sticky. So having said that, we want to make sure that you don't hurt your body in anything that you do today, online with us, any of the other classes, or we want to make sure that you don't hurt your body at all. So this is to make you feel good, it's to improve your immunity, and to find ways to be more mindful and to breathe. So as we're seated, we found our comfortable seat. Now we'll let our hands rest. They can be on our knees, they can be in our lap, but we'll shut our eyes down and center. And slowly flip our arms and reach them up over. So nice and tall, big and bright. We bring our hands up and they touch. They connect. Hopefully like I'm connecting with you this morning. And slowly we bring our hands down. We connect our thumbs to our chest. Release our hands, inhale, reach them up tall and long. Palms touch. Exhale, bring your hands towards down in the hips. Inhale, reach up tall. Both hands come up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Connect. Now we'll take another deep breath in and reach our hands. And they might touch the floor, they might be reaching out. They're very active, right? The fingertips just fit off of the floor. Take the shoulders up and roll them down away from the ears. And that felt so good. Let's do it again. Shoulders up and down. So reaching your right hand towards the floor, the left hand is going to come up to the top of the head. So it's not going to be hard, but it's lightly resting. And as the hand rests on the head, we'll pull our left ear towards our left shoulder. So it's going to open the energy from the bottom of the ear all the way. If you are aware, if you can feel all the way to the tip of the middle finger. Another deep breath in. And now we'll take our gaze down. Bring the palm of your hand to the base of your skull. Slowly release. I'll take my left fingertips and I'm going to reach them down towards the floor. They're not touching, they're just hovering, but it's active energy reaching away from my ear. My right hand is going to come on top of my head. It's going to rest, but as it rests, slowly going to draw the head, right ear towards right shoulder. Slow. My breath is smooth. My breath is all the way in through my nose. Shift your gaze down to the floor. Bring your hand to the base of your skull. Gently we'll release. We'll reach our hands up overhead, nice and big, big and bright. And as we reach up, we'll take our hands down to the floor in front. Now this might be as far as you go, but I like your back nice and long and the heart lifted. We lead with our heart. Attention, notice. We lead with our heart in our lives. I hope. Lead with your heart and walk your hands out and bring your heart towards the floor. It doesn't matter how far you go, but wherever you get there, whenever you get to where you're going, let your head drop. So this is passive. We let everything melt down to the floor. We don't get distracted by mental thoughts. We just feel what's going on along the back, along the spine. And slowly walk our hands up. And we'll release our legs. And we'll unravel them. Oh, and as we unravel, we'll bring our hands to the top of the mat and our knees to the back. Go ahead and allow the hips to rock from side to side, the shoulders rotate in the socket. But we're going to find a comfortable tabletop position. Now, our floors are nice and cushy here. They're really crash pads, but they look like wood. They're firm yet pliable. So it's awesome to do some yoga on. And at home, we may not have that situation. So you might put some carpet underneath you, maybe a blanket. We don't hurt or cause any bruises. But once you find your tabletop, we'll start to use our breath and move our spine. So pressing the hands down into the floor, inhale, hands up. Drop your belly button. Draw the tailbone up. Gaze up. And exhale, we'll round in our back. We'll drop our head. We'll empty the air out. Inhale, raise your gaze. Drop the belly. Exhale, round in your back. And 2 more times, move to your own pace. This is awesome to do just by itself. Move back to a neutral spine. So as we find this neutral spine, we'll take our right arm up. And as we reach up with our right arm, we gaze up at the right arm. And then exhale, we'll take our right arm underneath our armpit and bring our ear towards the mat. Now, once we do this, this should feel pretty good. We don't want it to hurt. Now, one thing I really like to do is add a little resistance. I can do that by pressing my left hand into the floor and then rolling back a little more with the right shoulder blade. Yeah, there it is. It feels really good. Some of you might like to get a little fancy, bring your hand behind your back. You might just stay right here. Whatever is going to work, whatever is going to feel best in your body. But breathe through the sensation. Try to create more sensation. Try to create that connection with yourself. It is through being connected to yourself that you can find a better, stronger connection with everyone else. Slowly release. I'll reach up tall again to secure that posture. Oh, that feels good. And I'll take my right hand down. I'll reposition so I can draw my left hand up. I'll reach it up tall, stack my shoulders all over my chest and my heart. And exhale, take your hand, thread it through. So the left ear comes to the mat, the right hand stays on the floor. You can press down behind your back, right? Find what works best for you. Slowly we'll come out. Inhale, reach up, open. And both hands come to the floor. Again, reposition. Rock the hips from side to side. And then we'll take our toes together, our big toes, and our hips will come back and reach forward with the fingertips. Now hands are going to come strong into the mat. I'm going to rock up. Before I move any further, know that that last pose, child's pose, is a posture you can always come to. You don't need an invitation. Really, you can do a child's pose or a handstand within one breath from any posture at any time. You find your own practice. But our hips are going to come up and we'll pedal our feet from side to side. Use your breath as you press down with one heel to deepen the posture, to feel that connection to yourself. And then the other side. Press down with both heels. And inhale, come up to your toes and the balls of your feet. Exhale, press down with your heel. Inhale, come up to the toes and the balls of your feet. We'll press down. As you empty your breath, slowly walk your feet forward. Allow the body to hang in a forward fold. So, our head is heavy. Our arms are heavy. Our knees are bent, right? I like to bend mine really deep because then my spine can be long. You might have your legs straight and folding in half, but we don't want to strain the low back. So if you're rounding like this, soften the knee. And running down into the feet, we'll inhale, find halfway lift. Right, so we find a long spine here, we find straight leg. We want our top of our torso parallel to the ground. Again, we're not rounding in our back. We want to straighten that out. We want the tailbone to send energy through the crown of the head. So we're actively finding an energetic body here. Current of energy. And exhale, fold down. The knees drop and the head drop. Right down into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up tall. We reach up tall with both hands. As we reach up, we'll gaze up. Shift your weight here. Find your best possible stance. Active hands, and we are going to grab opposite elbows. As we grab opposite elbows, I'm going to take a big breath in. I'm going to take a side bend to the right. But as I side bend to the right, my right hand's pulling that left elbow down to aid just a little bit. My gaze turns down. And we'll breathe in, we'll come up top. Now we'll do the other side. Let the left hand pull the right elbow down. Inhale, come all the way up tall. Release both hands and reach up. And exhale, fold in half. Soften your knees as you go. Let your arms sway from side to side. Back to center. Halfway lift, we'll breathe in long and flat through our spine. Exhale, fold down, soften the knees as you go. Root down into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach both hands up overhead. Again, opposite elbows. We grab side bend. Inhale, Inhale, we come up tall. Exhale to the other side. Inhale all the way up. Reach up with both arms. Exhale. Fold in half. Soften the knees as you go. Let your arms hang heavy. Let them sway side to side. Halfway lift, breathe in. We find a long, flat spine. Hands can stay down. They can stay up. They can hang. Exhale, come down. So we'll plant our hands on the mat. We're going to step back with our left foot. And as we do, we connect again with ourselves. We try to find the energy pulsing in the body. Try to find that pace, that rhythm to our breath. And slowly let your back knee come down. Root down and we'll raise up and find a low crescent lunge. So here this is very active, this is very stable. I am pressing down here so I can ignite this glute and feel the energy reaching up. And as it's stable, I'll start to open here. I'll open the arms. The arms will open and the hips start to come forward. Now, from this position, I might stay right here. But as you can see, that back foot might want to come up. And if it does, I can grab it with one or both hands. And slowly, I'll release that foot and find a hamstring stretch. My front leg will go straight, my spine is nice and long, and my heart will come. Slowly, I'll release the stance. Bend my right knee. Take my left hand down and ease my hips forward. You can take a kneeling dragonfly. Twist here and reach up with my right hand. It might feel good here to reach back for your back foot. But don't force or strain if it's not there. Don't force it. And slowly bring both hands down to the top of the mat. As we press down with both hands, we'll empty the lungs. Pick up your back foot and step your feet together. Halfway lift, we'll breathe in, long and flat through your spine. Exhale, soften down. Plant your hands. This time, step back with your right foot. Take a moment here, connect with yourself. Shut your eyes down. Feel that opening sensation in the hips and the thighs. And allow your back knee to come down. As the hips start to release, we'll press into your back foot, press into your front foot, low crescent line. Both hands come up. Again, we're finding that strength, that solid foundation. We're putting down, we're igniting the glute, we're finding stability. Exhale, press our palms away. Allow the hips to come forward. And open our chest and our heart. This should feel pretty good in the body. We want it to, you don't want to hurt the body. But you might notice you can reach back and grab your foot. And when you're ready, we can release and find a hamstring stretch. A lot of ways to do this posture. Find which one fits you best today. My hands are up. I can move into the split here. I'm really, whatever works. Slowly we'll soften. Take the right hand down. Bring the hips forward for a kneeling dragonfly twist. I'll reach up with my left hand. This might feel good, might feel even better to reach back for your foot. But again, you don't want to force restraint. You don't want to hurt the quad. You do not want to hurt the quad. You just want to feel. And slowly release. We'll take both hands down on the mat. Pick your back knee up and step your feet together. Halfway lift, breathe in on the flat. Exhale, soften down, soften the knees, the thighs. Inhale, come all the way up, reach both hands overhead. Tucking the tailbone in, reaching up tall. We'll bend our knees and drop our hips and come into chair pose. Right, so we're coming into our chair, and some of us might go really, really deep here. But when you come really deep, you kind of tend to lean forward. I like to be a little taller and not bend my knees as much. So you find which way works best. We're rooting down, trying to send that breath all the way to our feet. We're going to lift our toes here. Take the breath in and release the hands, bring them behind our back. Interlace your fingers, open your chest and your heart towards the ceiling. Staying in your chair pose. Exhale, legs go straight. Hands come away from your low back, if it's available, as you fold down. And slowly release the hands. We'll come down to the mat, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hand. Step back with your left foot. Turn and pivot your back heel. Slowly, we'll find our warrior one. We're rooting down, raising up. Both hands are reaching up. Our heart is forward. Then we adjust our back foot, right? The body the same in any posture. Exhale, open from warrior two. So we open our chest and heart towards the mat. Gaze over front fingers. Flip our front palm. Inhale, reach up and back. And I like my hand on my hip here. You might take it around your back. You might reach back. Find the best posture for your body. You can gaze up at your hand. You can gaze down at the back foot. Exhale, move into side angle. So side angle, we might take our forearm to our thigh. We might take our arm overhead. We might bring our hand down to the mat. Breath in. We'll bring both hands down, but we're going to turn our toes in to the midline of our mat and come to a side lunge. Now your side lunge might only be halfway down, and that's cool, man. We don't want you to hurt your knees. If you can come all the way down, it's really good for the hips, for the thighs. You may take that heel down to the mat. You might not. All of the air comes into the body. Now we're going to bring our hands to heart center and take your gaze to the back of your mat. Now as we gaze to the back of the mat, think about half moon pose. So we'll take our left hand in front of our left foot and then stack our shoulders and our hips. So it's a big motion, but we can get there. So soften the knees. Take your left hand down. To star pose. Turn your feet parallel here. A big breath in and we'll fold in half. So let the body come down. Let the hands come down. You might only come halfway, but use your breath. Actively pressing into the feet, actively pressing the thigh back towards the back wall, actively folding and connecting. Connected to your breath, but connected to your body as well. All the air will go out of the lungs. Halfway lift, breathe in. We'll turn our toes to the back of the mat or to your left foot. Towards the mat. And bring your feet together. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale. Root your hands into the floor and step up with your right foot. Turn your back. Get strong in your feet. all the way up. We'll find our warrior one. Right? So we want to be low, to be challenged. We want to feel the energy in the body. That is how we remain connected. Exhale. Open for warrior two. Might feel the need to take your back shoulder, roll it up, and roll it down. Your front palm. Inhale, reach up and back. I like my back hand at my hip. You might take yours back, around. All the air comes in. Exhale into your side angle posture. Right? Finding the best variation for you today. Maybe it's the hand on the knee. Maybe it's the hand on the floor. The right hand down. Turn up to the toes. You only have to come down. This is the spot. We're going to gaze at our right foot, right, actually a little bit in front of it. We'll soften the right knee and we'll take our right hand in front of our right foot and find half moon pose. Losing the gaze for a little added challenge. All of the air in, soften your knee, star pose, big and bright, and we'll shake it out. Turn your feet to parallel. Exhale, fold in half. Hands come down to the floor, spine nice and long, not rounding in the back, but just folding in half. All the air leaves your body. Halfway lift, we breathing in. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Step your feet together. Slowly we'll come down to a squat. We'll have a seat on our mat. Bring your feet out in front. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Sitting up tall, we'll take our right leg out in front of us. And our left foot will come to our inner thigh. We'll find a long spine here. Slowly walk your hands forward. Now, it doesn't matter how far you come into this posture, but we do want to avoid rounding in that low back. So you might bend this right knee. right? We want it to feel good. If you're in the posture and it hurts, no, we're going to be here for a little bit. So you might want to soften wherever you're at. Take a deep breath in here. As you breathe in, lean from the spine, come all the way up. So this is my right leg's out front. My left leg is bent. My left hand will come behind my left back, my left hip. And I'm going to come up. I'll take a little back bend here. So I'll root down and I'm going to rise up, even and slowly I come all of the way down and plant both feet. Windshield wiper my knees from side to side. Sit off with my left leg out front and my right foot. Bring it in. Right, we'll find a nice long spine here. Remember, if my back is bowed out, I will need to bend my knee. It will help me correct my posture. So as we find our position, a big breath in, and then walk your heart forward. Let your head, neck, and shoulders soften. Doesn't matter how far you go. It doesn't matter what this looks like. Just breathe. The entire body should be soft, should be pliable. This is a yin posture. This is about release. Allow it to happen. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lengthen through your spine. Start to lift your chest and your heart. Now, this is the leg that's out front. It's the left. The right leg is bent. So my right hand is behind my right back. I'll press into the floor here so I can lift my hips up and take a back bend. It should feel good. It shouldn't be anything that hurts, but just lift up. Slowly come all the way down on the mat. Plant both feet and windshield wiper from side to side. Come all the way down onto our backs. As you come down, we'll take the bottom together and allow the knees to open up. So here we can take our left hand to our heart and our right hand to our belly, right? So there's probably a little arch here. So I'm going to invite you to press that down. That'll automatically tilt the pelvic bone. Maybe the knees will come up a little higher. And allow us to relax. And you can adjust the feet. Maybe they're farther away. Maybe they're really far in. I like mine about midway. Again, allow the breath an opportunity to connect. We can know we are slowly. Use our hands. Lift our hips up, your shoulders. We're doing just a little bridge. And coming all knees into the chest. Allow them to go to the right side. Bring them back to center and allow them to go to the left side. Bring your knees to center and take them straight up in the air. Allow the body to ease into Shavasana. Feeling your practice. Take a deep breath in through your nose, your mouth, and let it all out. Wiggle your toes and your fingers and draw your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And then if you're watching this in the morning, roll over to the right side. If you're watching this in the evening, roll to the left side. Your body is ready. Find your way to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to the center of your heart. Thank you so much for connecting with me today. There is a light within each and every one of us. Light in me sees and is honored by the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be back with a guided meditation in just a little bit. The members online, we're going to have a yen class. It'll be a little shorter, but then I'll open up the yoga nidra for everyone. So go ahead and take a little break, then come back to your mat, and I'll see you in a few.